All right. Yeah, here we are. Let's move that out of the way. I'm probably going to require the keyboard later, but you know what? Until then, it's going to go over here. I'm, shoot. Before anyone complains about how dusty my counter is, I will fix it. Where's my little... I got a paper towel specifically to dust, and I've lost it. I've lost it. Oh, found it. Okay, here it is. There. Hello. Now, no one can say that I need to dust or need to clean or do any of that. Here we are. Something that no one has ever asked me to do is do a craft stream. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a craft stream. So, here we are. I've done them before, they've never turned out well. So, usually what I've done is I've like painted things that I already drew, or I decorated my phone case. I did that once on stream. I do have a phone case to decorate, but that's not what I'm going to be working on. See, I have this little transparent switch case, which has a little bit more room than your phone, a normal phone case would have. So I thought, you know what? Here's some ASMR. You like that? That's some good stuff. I thought I would decorate this bad boy and see how disgusting I can make him. What's gonna be really fun are these guys. I have no idea if I'll be able to decorate them in a way that actually fits on my Switch. But you know what? Let's do it. I printed this off the internet. These pictures, I printed them on my printer, and this is like the third version that I had to print because I don't know what it is. I think it's the Kingdom Hearts font. I genuinely think it's the Kingdom Hearts font, but my printer would get like this far into it and just decide, no, I don't want this anymore. But what we're going to be making today is a Switch case that says, "She may take away my kids, but she will never take away my freedom." And it's going to have Vincent Valentine on it, because that's really cute. Also, whoever said Sayonara Summer, Merry Christmas to you too. So, yeah, just my dirty, grimy little hands. I won't apologize for the griminess of my hands. But you want to see my artistic process? Here it is, baby. If I finish this and feel up to more crafting, I will make my phone a new phone case for myself because I got a new phone and my new phone case is disgusting. Look at how bland this is. So I'll be making something with Griffith from Berserk onto it. But until then, we're gonna take our little Vinny boy and bedazzle him. So there's a bin next to me, which I can't actually lift while sitting, so I'm not going to attempt it. That's filled with craft supplies. If my lighting is bad, I can try to fix it. But as of now, I think you guys can see a little bit of what I'm working with. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Right. So can you see that color right there? Good. That's called pasty white. For those unfamiliar, this is what it looks like when you're really pasty. That is a color that is definitely barely showing up in person and even showing up even less. And this is the whitest white marker I have. So that's what we're going to color Vincent Valentine with, the whitest of the white, because he is a very pasty boy. For anyone who wants to know my process, this is the shittiest paper available at the market. This isn't even like HP brand paper, it's like Walmart brand paper, right? So we got some Walmart brand paper. It's the worst of the worst. If I put too much shit on it, I'm sorry, too much stuff on it, it will bleed and die. So that's what we want. We want Vinny Boy to bleed and die. So I'm making him a little less pasty, hilariously, because my lighting is so bad. He doesn't even look like I'm adding any pigmentation to his skin. And I think that's the way we need it. The boy is barely pigmented. But this is my process. I make it look like I can afford a color printer, but I can't. And so every time I print a picture in black and white, I color it by hand to make it look like I'm wealthy enough to afford that ink. I can't. Ink is liquid gold and it's expensive. And do I look like a pricey girl? I'm not. I'm a bargain bin babe. Alright, so Vincent has color on his face. I can see it, but you guys can't see it. Bedazzle that man, as he deserves. Alright, I'm debating whether or not I want to make him pink or red. No. I genuinely can't tell if... I think I already caused the bleeding. Look at his nose. It looks disgusting. Let's try to move that around. Huh. Well, he's just gonna have a dot on his nose now, as Tetsuya Nomura intended. Okay, so do we want to make Vinny's outfit? I know it's gonna be sparkly, so I got glitter. This glitter. I got glow in the dark glitter. That might be the one I just put down. I don't know. I got pink glitter. I got more glitter. Look, we like glitter in this household. I got more glitter, just a wee bit more. This one also glows in the dark. You know what? Is it funnier to make him bedazzled? I want to make him look like a blingy, right? Would it be funnier to make him bedazzled pink or like Oh, I also have like actual glitter things that I'm gonna glue to the exterior of the Switch case, but that's later. I don't know if I want to. How bedazzled? Oh, look at that, more glitter. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the bling. I'm not sure if I want to make him, fuck, I found more glitter. So these are all my glitters. I have more, but, oh, more glitter. This one's blue, so I probably won't be using it. It's going back in the bin. What am I talking about? Oh yes, bedazzling this man. I have a lot more, I haven't decided on a color palette for him. And I don't know if I want to do like my usual pastel thing. Ooh, look, glitter. My usual pastel thing, or if I want to make him look goth. I'm thinking pastel goth, where I make all of his red pink, but I feel like that's also overdone. While I'm looking for my gothic papers, if any of you have any suggestions or ideas, shoot, and I will read them. Oh, I also have glitter paper. So sometimes when I'm making phone cases, yes, I occasionally make these and send them to people. I'm not gonna link it, but I do occasionally. I'll put that link up later if anyone wants to order a phone case. I'm not shilling my work, but what I usually will do is I'll sometimes like cut out parts of it and then use the bedazzle, but so just like make his coat, like use this instead of his coat. But we have a lot of really fun colors in here, and all of them are pink. Look at that, beautiful. But I don't know if that'd be like too much. I kind of like the energy that it's like chaotic, and this is someone that's trying to be taken seriously, and I feel like making it too pastel would make it, see, I want people to look at this Switch case and think, wow, that person's not mentally well, instead of thinking, wow, that's a really funny joke. Because I think that's funnier. Like, if you know, you know, but I want it to look so, oh, I found more glitter. I want it to look so, so out there that you genuinely, as an outside observer, don't know if it's serious or not. Like those Walmart skull t-shirts, if you see someone wearing them, you never know. Yeah. So, oof. So I've got to, oh yeah, glitter the guy. Okay, so we are gonna make him glittery, I guess. But do I want to make him, how glittery do I want to make him? See, this, friends, is why you plan out your dumb streams before you turn the camera on. So you're not sitting here like, do I want to bedazzle him while on camera? I think that it'd be... Should I keep him red? Also, I have stickers. I got some... Don't make fun of me. I bought a bunch of K-pop stickers because I thought they'd be cool for crafting. And so I have a bunch of like Y2K aesthetic K-pop stickers. Subtle glitter. Oh, I also have like all of these Valentine Day. Like, yeah, we got options. Look, if he's gonna be glittered, he's not gonna be subtle. We're either going all in and making him look as chaotic as possible, with the glitter, or he's gonna actually look like a Walmart t-shirt. No in between. Okay. Alright, and I have more fun papers to work with. Alright. Last call in the chat. I don't know how big of a lag of it is. Red or pink? Red or pink? If no one says anything, the boy will become whichever color I find first. And it's looking like pink. Because that's... It's decided. He will be pink. Alright, and so while I had the marker, let me just color the skin on the other boy. Okay, red. Red it is. Sorry, I forgot there's a lag. Let me color the face on this guy. I know it's really small, and you guys can barely see it because I can barely see it, but now his face is pigmented. Let me go get my... I have one of these that's red, so let me go get red glitter paint. I will be right back. Or I could use markers, but I feel like markers won't... Whew. The thing about markers is they bleed way too easily, so we're gonna get glitter paint. I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry about that. I am not dressed. I decided that I wasn't... Well, I am dressed, but I'm not dressed up. So, hence why you can't see what I'm wearing. Because I don't want you to see what I'm wearing. Okay. So. Ooh. I didn't find glitter red. I just found regular red paint. But I did find glitter black. And I found some more sparkle paint. So, we could always use more sparkle paint. If it's not apparent, I need more sparkle paint. So, here. And for... I know it's not visible. Let me... My workspace has been taken over by glitter paint, and I don't know how to fix that. Okay. So here we are. And let me see if there's a way. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I know that. Oh, crud. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I don't have a flipped camera, so I'm sorry. It's just gonna be upside down for a sec, because I don't want to screw up his beautiful, beautiful face. Let's see how red this red is. See how red this red is. Let's see how red this red is. Well, okay. Screw it. I guess I'm just using markers. I guess I'm just using markers. I'm sorry. Why is this happening? I thought I could be like all cool and show off the fact that I know how to use a paintbrush, but no. No. The paint doesn't want to cooperate. So now I just have to go back to my main medium, markers. For those of you who don't color with markers often, markers are very cool, but they're sometimes bleed, especially if your paper's hot garbage like mine is right now. So I'm coloring all the parts of the red that are darker. Normally, I don't use my nice markers on paper like this because it looks garbage and it will bleed and it will get the whole paper wet. Basically, when I use like, these are alcohol markers, and a really cool thing about alcohol markers is that they can blend really easily, but that's a really bad thing when you're working on terrible paper because you're basically getting the entire paper soaking wet. You are moisturizing this paper with alcohol markers, and that's really not something you really want to do. So either when you use alcohol markers, you're supposed to use it on either on either a nice, I'm going blind here, I can't see any of the details. You either do it on a nice thick paper that's like a multimedia paper, which is my personal preference, or one of those shiny papers with a nice sheen. I personally prefer the multimedia paper because I don't just use markers for most of my pieces anymore. I used to just be a marker gal, but I use markers and watercolors for the vast majority of what I color. And I like to be able to dip my toes into both, and I like to have the option of using watercolors or markers from the get-go. So I'll decide it once I do the lines most of the time. And yeah. And multimedia paper is a little bit better for layering stuff. Like you can layer stuff on regular on the quote-unquote marker paper, which is like stupidly smooth. It feels like the cover of a magazine, and I don't like the texture because it's very unforgiving. Granted, marker as a whole is an unforgiving medium, but typically if you put a color on that's light and you color over it, the colors don't always mix. That's your lesson in marker coloring from someone who has not finished a piece of art in like 6 months. So take that, world. Okay, we're gonna use the bigger tip. If I need to bring the light over, please let me know. I don't know how dark this is for you guys. Like I'm looking on my screen and I genuinely cannot tell if you want me to make it brighter, so what I'm doing is a little bit more visible. But yeah, we got that blood red. Fear not though, I will be putting sparkles over him. I just have no sparkly paint, and the red paint I was gonna use doesn't have that sparkle. The reason why I didn't want to use markers from the get-go is because they tend to blend with the ink on the page by getting it. So I'm basically dampening this page, whereas if I was using paint, I would just be painting on top of the ink that's on this page, whereas now I'm mixing my marker fluids with the black and white printing that I've already done on here. All right, I know I'm out of the lines. I know, don't worry. It'll look better once I finish his hair, which will be done with paint and not marker, because that would be really gross. Okay, so there we go. It's Vinny Boy. And for those of you who are just popping in, no, this is not normally how I draw. This is called tracing, and normally I would say, yo, tracing is not a cool thing to do. But this is a mixed media piece of art, so I'm not making Vincent Valentine, I'm making a collage, and therefore that's the difference between what I'm doing in AI art. Bada bing, but I don't even know what I'm ranting about now. Hey, if you are pro AI art, I'm anti you. Take that, libs. I don't know which people are like the AI artists people. I'm pretty sure it's just the people that don't know how to hold pencils and refuse to try. Okay, so you got Vinny Boy looking all spicy with his silly little bandana, and I know that he's got hair here. I know it's gonna be black, but I'm gonna color the bandana anyway. God, this is rough. I can't tell where the bandana starts and his hair ends. Maybe if I had drawn it myself, this wouldn't be a problem, but it's funnier this way. This is the funniest way to go about what I'm trying to create, and that's why I'm gonna do it. Okay, so there we go. We got Vinny looking sharp, right? Now I can do what I wanted to do from the get-go. Where's my paintbrush? Where's my paintbrush? I had a paintbrush. If it's not apparent, I'm a very scattered gal. I'm all over the place. But yeah, for this part, I can flip this back. So now you guys can see the beautiful Vincent Valentine. Ugh. Alrighty, where is my paintbrush? I had a paintbrush and I put it somewhere. It's probably on the counter I'm using. Let's see. It's not. We're screwed. I don't want to use my watercolor paintbrushes, so I got a paintbrush specifically for this, but now I can't see to find it. Gosh darn it. Don't you love being scattered? I found it! Found my paintbrush! Yeah! Alright. Oh. Here, this is the one. There we go. So the chat should appear on the screen. I apologize for that. If you said anything in the chat and I didn't read it, that's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I didn't have it pulled up and I forgot to pull it back up. All right, so this is this metallic black. So let's see how spicy that looks on our boy Vincent. Ready to spice him up. Look, Mom, I really am an artist. I'm doing it. I can paint in the lines. You know, I feel like as soon as you graduate high school, nobody cares if you can paint in the lines anymore. And I think that's sad. Nobody, unless your job is literally painting, nobody cares if you are good at art. Like they'll be like, wow, that's really cool. But they won't be like, wow, that's really cool and actually mean it. I miss that sincerity when people praised you on doing a basic, not a basic task, something that wasn't exactly like profitable back in the day. I like his 2 neck belts. There's actually 3, but I didn't print out the 3rd one. It got cropped. But yeah, his neck belts are pretty cool. He's a pretty cool looking guy. I'm not actually like the finer details of his fluff, his dumb hair fluff, I will do with a pen so that it looks cleaner. But there we go. That's our boy Vinny. Vincent, no. And I'm not sure how metallic this metallic paint looks on camera, but he's got that shimmer. Yeah. It's not showing up. It's okay. It's one of those you had to be there moments. Right, so there we go. And it doesn't matter how messy these edges are because he's gonna get cut out anyway. This is part of a beautiful collage. You see this bit of his hair right here where it does that cool little whoop thing? I love that. And I love that for him. Have you guys seen that new Vincent Valentine character design that they just dropped? It is solid. It looks spicy, and I'm a real big fan of the utilization of the gold. He looks expensive, and he should be. I don't know how much taxpayer money goes to Shinra in the Final Fantasy universe, but I'm assuming it's a lot. And I'm happy that he looks expensive now. That science department is literally like so much taxpayer money in game just going to them. And they could have given Weiss a glow up, but I guess that he was like he was illicit, so he's kind of like made from fraud money, which isn't real taxpayer money, I guess. But Vinny at least looks solid. But there we go. There we go. Beautiful. It looks like I printed it out in color, doesn't it? This is my superpower, printing things out in black and white and making them look like they were printed in color. Okay. He looks good. He looks good. Alright, while that dries, I'm gonna rinse out this brush. I'm not even gonna bother with this Vincent up here. He's just actually, you know what? I have the brush out, I got the paint. Let's just paint him. This is gonna look considerably grosser, and for that I apologize. But this one wasn't intended to look pretty. He's just gonna look yucky. Like the Vincent that should have been recycled, that wasn't, and just sat in the fridge for about 2 years when he shouldn't have. Okay, see, look at that. Look at how that paint doesn't put any of the details in there. Gross. Disgusting. I'm gonna use that paper towel I used to dust earlier and just dab. Do a little bit of what the kids call dabbing. Beautiful. Exquisite. See, this little tiny detail oriented stuff, this is my bread and butter, I would say, if I got paid for what I no, I'm kidding, but I'm not. Don't pay me for my art, it's not worth it. But I can't claim to have details as my bread and butter when I don't actually make money from detail oriented work. I think that's a little dishonest. But yeah, let's make his dumb little belts on his sleeve. Gonna do a thing. Ooh, yeah. Look, we made him worse. We erased all his details with this paint. Beautiful. Wow. Why can't we get that kind of taxpayer money to scientists IRL? Gotta make some Sephiroths. Hell yeah. Sign me the heck up. If I ever get pregnant, I will definitely put my I'm joking. I'm not that kind of person. But I loved uh I love unethical scientific experimentation. It's my favorite genre of AMV. Okay, so yeah, there he goes. He looks terrible, and I love that for him. This top one looks terrible. The bottom one looks great. Top one looks terrible. Cool. The duality of man. Either look like this or this. No in between. All right, let me rinse my brush out so I can get the glitter on here. BRB. Alright, I am back, baby. Let's see, do we want to put glitter on him? Yes. Yes, we do. Um, Time to cover this boy in glitter. We have options. I have white glitter. I have glow in the dark glitter. He definitely needs to have a little bit of that glow. I have silver glitter, which I think actually covers in silver. I have this sparkle glitter. I have pink glitter. I think I'm gonna use some of the pink glitter and some of the glow in the dark glitter. Alright, you guys ready to see this boy turn fabulous? Let's go. Let's do it. Yes, I'm putting glitter on him directly because I don't care. He will become beautiful. He will look like a Kesha music video once I'm done with him. Okay. Why is my computer giving me pop-ups for... No, I don't want that. Freaking Windows updates. Okay. He looks exquisite. Where did my brush go? Brush! Brush! Brush coon! Once again, I'm losing my brush. Oh, found it. Found it. Most of my Sephiroth... Oh, look, the brush fell apart. It wants out of this. Most of my Sephiroth lore comes from that He's So Tall and Handsome as Hell video. IDK lyrics. I'm pretty sure that song was a chart topper, which makes... Sorry, I'm getting over it. Which makes not knowing the lyrics even funnier. It's a Taylor Swift song. Excuse me, I need to moisturize my throat. Where's my water? Oh, there it is. Okay, is it visible on camera? No. But I can see it, and that's all that matters. He has that glow, a little bit of that sparkle, you know? He's beautiful. Okay. But wait, we need to add glow in the dark sparkle so that he looks spooky. Okay, yeah, the glitter does show up and it looks so out of place. That's really funny. Okay, this glitter's not open, so I'm not gonna use it. Pardon me. Okay. I can't wait for when Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out and introduces Vincent. I cannot wait. What the hell is this color? Yeah, I'm happy I did not squirt that on him. What is this? Ew, ew, ew. It's actually white paint. Disgusting. We don't like white. I can't wait for all of the people that are like, wow, Vincent looks so cool, to find out that he's like a simp. That he has no self-respect, poor taste in women, and a history of violence. I can't wait for that. And hello, newcomer. Welcome to hell. I'm very excited to seeing all of the can I say that? Am I allowed this? All the simp Vincent comics that people are gonna draw. Not the explicit ones. I really don't want to see those, but I can't wait for the general public who has no idea who this character is and just like, wow, that's such a cool looking character. I can't wait to see what his shtick is. To watch this dude backflip out of a coffin and be like a midlife crisis. I can't wait to see people on what is it, TikTok? Is that the app they use these days? Like kids on TikTok that have never played a single Final Fantasy game, looking at pictures of Vincent and thirsting over him, not knowing that he's a dude in his 60s, who locked himself in his ex-girlfriend's basement because he got rejected. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for people to go, actually, he's just romantic. No, my dudes, he's kind of pathetic, and I love that about him. I love that he's such a loser. That is my favorite aspect about Vincent Valentine. What a loser he is. If he wasn't a loser, if he was just actually as cool as he looked, that would make him an uninteresting character. But because he's such a dork, so like it's really unclear in the original game whether or not he's like self-aware, or if he just in trying to like act really cool in order to I don't know, just seem like a cool guy, or if he's just like completely unaware of all the dramatic crap that he does. Because if you have him in your party in the original game, which I did because he's the best character, he's the best party member, the dialogue in game changes based on like the cutscenes are different based on who's in your party. And if you have Vincent in your party, you get like the opposite of plot relevant information. So you're actually missing out on plot if you have this bad boy in your party, because he won't give you any insight. He gets depressed really easily, which I think is funny. That's a status ailment in Final Fantasy VII is depression. And depending on who's in your party, it's easier to heal. Like, I think it heals over time if you have Tifa or Aerith in your party, but if you have Vincent in it and neither of the two of them, your whole party can die of depression. And I think that is one of the best mechanics I've ever seen in a video game ever. Therefore, Vincent, best boy. While characters in your party are getting kidnapped, he will just start Naruto running back and forth because the devs didn't know what to do with him. He's so beautiful. Clearly the man we need but don't deserve. Vincent Valentine, my beloved. You can live in my basement forever. I don't care. Alright, my hand's now covered in glitter, but now you understand Final Fantasy VII lore, so you're welcome. Okay, so I think he's glittery. We're just gonna let him dry for a second. While he's drying, I am going to go rinse my brush again and leave it in the bathroom where it can die. BRB. Okay, I've returned. Did you miss me? I hope not. Let's move this. Yeah, I don't want... I'm totally gonna step on that later, but I don't care. So we got Vinny Boy here. He's all painted up. Ignore the top one. He'll be here later for something else. For a secret second thing that happens later. Now it's time to cut our boy out. Usually I would wait half an hour before cutting him, but I'm not gonna like make you guys sit here if you're watching my stream and wait half an hour to cut out Vincent Valentine. So he is just gonna be cut out wet, slightly moist. And usually I would go into like doing the crevices of his little coat with a gel pen or something, but I cannot be bothered to do that right now. So instead, there he is in all his glory. Doesn't he look exquisite? Right. He looks... He looks good. He looks real good. Beautiful. If only we all had like an inverse relationship between cool looks and loser aura. Protect that man. Exactly, exactly. My favorite thing, I don't want to spoil anything for those of you who are playing the 1997 Final Fantasy VII game for the first time. But pro tip, if you have him in your party and he's the most leveled up character, and you go into the boss fight at the end of the game, he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave your party and you can't use him. So level up your other characters, please, because if Vincent's your highest leveled character and he's your like your MVP like he was for me, you will be out your best character. Same with Yuffie. If you nobody uses Yuffie, so that probably isn't even a valid warning. But if you use Vincent or Yuffie, both of them just F off for the last boss fight. Or I guess the second to last boss fight, the one you have your party members with participate in. So, yeah, so I would recommend leveling up Barret and Cid. My party consisted of mostly Cid and Vincent because they're the funniest. And they offer the least insight. There we go. There we go. Now he... I don't know if you can see that, but I gave him some lash extensions. Look at him. Beautiful! The moment that he was shown backflipping out of the coffin in the new trailer that came out in September, I lost my cool, I lost it. I was screaming. My mom came downstairs and I had to pretend I wasn't losing it, but I was screaming with joy. I'm so happy that they kept he's first introduced backflipping out of a coffin, and that's all you need to know about this character. Beautiful. Whoa, it's like the opposite of the power of friendship. It's like a Deus Ex Machina, except where God just leaves. Lamau, yeah. Actually, that's a pretty apt depiction of it. So, for like meta lore about Final Fantasy VII, right? Sephiroth's a temporary party member. So you have Sephiroth in your party, and the game's like, yeah, you have Sephiroth in your party, and it baits you into thinking he's gonna stay, but you know he's not, because he's like the bad guy, right? So the devs were like, yeah, the people that are playing the game are probably gonna be really upset because Sephiroth's not in their party permanently. So they added Vincent, right? And he's basically a color inverted Sephiroth. And the reason he can't be the reason the actual developer reason why he has nothing to say or contribute to the conversation 90% of the time is because they added him I don't want to say last minute, but he was the last thing that they added, and they'd already written the whole game from the get-go before he was even conceived as a character. And because of that, they didn't have, like, in certain scenes you have to have characters participating in some way or another, and he's just kind of out of place. So model wise, he's literally just Sephiroth's model recolored, and right-handed instead of left-handed. But he's also your most powerful party member, and they made a spin-off game with him as the protagonist that I've been chugging away at, like playing a little bit in my free time, and it's pretty funny. He has a gun. They give him a gun, which he's always had a gun. His whole thing is he has a gun. And he also has a bunch of demons inside of him, which he turns into. And all of his demons are really goofy. So the most normal demon, like he has one that looks like literally like the devil. It's just your generic devil demon looking guy, right? That's just a normal guy. He's got one of them that's like a werewolf form that he fuses into, that he becomes. That one's pretty cool. But the two that are my personal favorite is I'm trying to Giga Death, I think his name is Death Gigas, and Hellmasker. So Death Gigas is just a guy in like a Frankenstein-esque monster in Air Jordans that does like slam dunks on your enemies, right? So that's Death the Gigas, and he's really goofy looking. But Hellmasker is literally just a guy in a mask with a chainsaw. It's not even like a demon. It's just a dude. And the dude looks just like Vincent, but like in a t-shirt with a chainsaw. And I think that's really funny. It means a lot to me, and I hope that these characters are these demons make it into whatever they're calling the remake part 2. What is it? Reunion, redemption, something. I with an R that isn't remake, because I think that's what he deserves. Look at this beautiful boy. Okay, so for we have him cut out and done up, dolled up. This is the Switch case, which he will be sitting in. I'm gonna crop out part of him here, so he's gonna be over on this side, right? So that's what he's gonna look like in it. But now I gotta figure out what color to make the background of this phone case. We want it to look like a blingy. Like, we want it to have that aesthetic, that beautiful aesthetic. Emphasis on the ass part of aesthetic. I need this to be simultaneously, or just all it too much, and leave you wanting more. Trying to find some good paper. I got some purples. So these are some purple. So that's a cool color. Oh, I got gold. But I feel like the gold isn't wacky woohoo enough. If I use the gold, I have to have something else happening. So I'm thinking maybe gold, right? We got him on the gold. And we use a little bit of pastel pink. I think that's cute. That could work. Use some of the pastel pink. Or would purple? No. I think the pastel pink really brings out his eyes. Let me see. Do I have any sparkly pastel pink? Like a larger sheet of the pink? I don't. These are our color options. I don't seem to have a large piece of anything pink. Oh, good night. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, I kind of don't want to use this paper in the back because it is really thick and difficult to glue things on top of. So I'm not going to use it. I might use it. I don't know. If I use the stickers, maybe it'll be a little easier. But let's first measure this. Wait, is there a way, if I have him here, how much would he block out? Actually, I think I could get away with using the pastel pink in the background as the primary color. Yeah, I can get away with that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I think this is the top of the Switch case up here. Cool. Okay, so this is gonna be... Right. Let me... just... Where is my pencil? I found it. Lash extensions and aesthetic. Thank you. So we are just going to there we go. Quite a little bit closer. Okay, so let's see if this fits in here. All right, so okay, I think that works. I think that'll work. I don't know what these guys here, are these mandatory for the Switch? These things, do I have to like cut those out? Or if I leave them covered, will that affect something gameplay mechanic? I don't know. I don't care. We'll figure it out later as we go. Got a little bit smaller. So we got Vinny Boy in the phone case, looking dapper. But wait, we're not done. You think this is enough? The sparkles and Vincent? Oh hell no. He deserves more than this. So I'm gonna put. He's gonna have an outline on him, right? And let me see if I have another fun color to put him on top of. I don't think I have any sparkly silver, but I'm gonna look and see if I do. If I do have sparkly silver, that's what he's going on top of. It appears I do not. So, I guess I'll use the gold. I guess I will just use the gold. And I don't think I'm gonna be using any of the stickers. We'll find out. Sometimes you don't think you're gonna use stickers, and then things happen. Life changes, and you realize maybe stickers are where it's at. Okay, so okay, I'm close enough. Oh no! Okay, he's been saved. He's fine. He lived. Our boy survived the fall. Okay, so carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. I love you, Vincent Valentine. You're the worst. You're the best. Never change. My favorite scene of him is when he's sitting in his bed drinking, he's sitting in his bed with his shoes on in the bed, right? He's got his little shoes on while he's in bed. He's got the news playing loud, right? There's a party happening outside his window. He doesn't care. His phone is ringing with like 300 missed texts and calls. He doesn't pick it up. He's got wine fermenting in a glass next to his old ass flip phone, and that spoke to me. That really spoke to me. Okay, there we go. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Lucky for everyone, I can't say. So I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just rambling at this point. Please forgive me. Okay, we're gonna cut off his fluff. I know his fluff's cute, but it's gotta go. It's gotta go. There we go. Beautiful. So Vincent is gonna get glued, as he should. I don't like actual glue because it sucks. So instead, I use this little guy. It's like a scrapbooking glue thing. It works really well. And instead of me having to use a glue stick, I just do this and it sticks. The only problem with it is if you miss what you're gluing and you get like the counter under it, it's really hard to wash off. But there. See what I mean? Okay. So, there we go. Masquerading as a man with a reason. I swear I'm not this clumsy when I'm off camera. I promise. Wow, I messed that. I dropped the ball so hard. It doesn't even look like he has an outline. Wow. Beautiful. No, I missed. I absolutely missed. I fumbled and dropped it. But it's okay. It's okay. He still looks cute. Still has at least a little bit of an outline. Even if I miss the edge, kawaii desu? Okay. We'll just trim off the top. Take a little snip off the top. He's not gonna miss it. There. Like right here, but okay, I like his coat more than I like his hair, so his coat, his hair is gonna get cut off. The top. Whatever. So roughly here. I should just make a note on it. So roughly here and here need to be covered up. Let's go, baby. Wow, a lot of Vinny Boy is just gonna be off screen. Hilarious and so in character. Okay, so that looks cute. So this part here is gonna be cut off, but I don't think it needs to be there. Or I could just have him like this. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm gonna go. So let's fit it in here. And then draw a little line where I want to start cutting. Okay, now I'll take him out. I can see the line. You guys can't see the line, but I can see the line. There. Yeah, we painted all that for nothing, but it's okay. It's okay. There. There he is in all his glory. But wait, you think the phone case or the whatever this is, the Switch case is done? Absolutely not. We've got so much more to add to this. So we got that. Right. So I still have the text that I printed off. Where's my initial piece of paper? Okay. She can take away my kids, but she can never take away my freedom. And I wanted something that said pro God, pro guns, pro life or something, because I think that would be funny. But IDK, if that's... I might have printed this off too big, so I might have to handwrite some of it. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna have to handwrite some of this. She can take away my kids. This is called art. Take notes, children. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, she will... Yeah, I have to handwrite this. This is too big. Sad. Let's see. A little bit of that sparkle. Okay. So, you do it on the back of this. My kids. So it has to be in reverse, and it has to be smaller than that. The S is always really hard to write in reverse. Okay, and then we gotta get that M. My kids. She can take away my kids, but she'll never take away my freedom. Words to live by. I'm gonna give this to a friend who doesn't own a Switch. That'll show him. I know this probably doesn't look too fun or cool on camera, this tiny cutting. But whatever. Okay, so some of these letters are going to be disconnected now. Okay. Gotta get that little circle. Should it be kid or kids? I think it's funnier if he has like multiple kids. And none of them are allowed, and he has visitation rights for none of them. Yeah. No, it's sad. Sad that they're doing this to my boy Vincent, especially around the Christmas season. Tragedy. Shoot. I messed up the S, but it's okay. Is it okay? No, it's not okay, but I'll pretend it is. Okay, we still have more of the S to cut out. S's are hard. I don't like them. They're like squiggles or swirls. I should have drawn the S in like something that wasn't bubbly font. That probably isn't making this easier for me. But if it was narrow, it probably would be harder. So I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe Vincent only has one child. If this S keeps acting up, he's gonna not even have another kid anymore. Okay, let's see. How well does this look? She can take the kids. That looks pretty good, actually. And now I gotta cut out the M and the Y. Do do. This is the most exciting stream I've ever done by far. Just me cutting things off screen that nobody can see. Incredible. Okay, that I'll get back to that M. The M will not be forgotten, unlike his wife's love for him. Wait, this is Vincent Valentine we're talking about. They're not even married. The kids aren't even his. She's just some woman. I'm really trying to make this Y look cute and aesthetic, but instead it's looking bad. It's looking real bad. Oh wow. Okay. You're almost done this Y. Tell me what? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna finish that. Kids. Okay. Okay. We're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. Look at that. Look, art takes precision. It takes time, and sometimes it's not fun to watch. And I should have thought of that before I decided to do an art stream. I'm sorry, a collage making stream, because this isn't an art. This is a science where I don't know what I'm putting in the are they called vials? What I'm mixing in the vial, and hopefully it's all kosher compliant. We're all about lab safety here. That's why I'm cutting things without gloves on. All right, little speckles. Okay, she can take away my kids. I kind of feel obligated, like, not obligated, I don't know why I'm using these words. I kind of feel like I should write it by hand to make it smaller. Yeah, I'm gonna write it by hand. She can take away my kids, but she'll never take away my freedom. Alright. There we go. There we go. That's spicy. That right there is spicy. Look at that. It looks great. She can take away my kids. Yes. She'll never take away my freedom. Okay, I think this is incredible. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how good those letters turned out. I'm really pleased with that. They look like a logo or something. But she'll never. But she'll never take. Actually, you know what? Instead of she'll never take, I'm gonna take the word away off. We don't need that. That's redundant. She can take my kids, but she'll never take my freedom. But she'll never take. Now I gotta figure out how to write my freedom. Though I think it's really funny. I wanted it in this ugly Kingdom Hearts font. Let me see if there's a way I can fit it. And use gel pens or something. If I make my a little smaller, I think I can pull that off. Never take my freedom. No, I think that it needs to be in the gold. It looks good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to make it look at least marginally okay. Okay. So let's see. Time to write freedom in reverse. Okay. Freedom. freedom, and then why does this look like I'm making JoJo sound effects? I'm not. Three. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, time to cut more. Oh no, not my M. It's hard to talk and cut, so please forgive me for my silence. Wow. Some nice scissor ASMR. I never understood ASMR. I don't understand how, like, you can wear headphones and hear people whispering in your ear and not be a little uncomfortable with that. It gives me the EBGBs. Like, I feel like someone's too close into my personal space and I don't like it. Okay, so we got that M. Looks pretty okay. I'm gonna make the O a little bit bigger than I drew it. And the D a little bigger than I drew it. I said before making them both exactly the size that they were on the paper. Good job me. I really did something there. Okay. Yeah, that totally looks like a D. Time to cut some E's. I'm so gonna have to vacuum after this. Woohoo! I love vacuuming. Says me, a liar. Alright. I know that X-Acto knives exist for this very thing, but why would I use X-Acto knives when I have a perfectly good pair of scissors? No, the way I hold my pencil is just weird, and because of that, X-Acto knives are harder to use for me. They're not precise. Ah, this is easier and more precise. Okay, does that look like an F? Whatever. So this is what we got so far. Woo. Okay, we are almost done. Just 2 more letters. That E's gonna stand on its own, but this one will not. It'll be attached to the R. Why? Because it's easier to glue them like this. Or something. Shoot. Ah! Keep dropping it! Whoop. It does not want to stay in my hand. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can hold it. I can pinch it. Let me cut you. Let me cut you. Okay, so I guess this is the way we're doing it. Beautiful. I gotta do this last E. Where did it go? E. Oh, here it is. What the dog doing? What dog? There's no dog. Right. There. She can take my kids, but she'll never take freedom. There. Can you see it? Beautiful. Alright. So, I'm gonna glue it on the inside of the case. No, I don't want to. Also, I still don't know if these little slidey things here are something that the Nintendo Switch requires. But we're just gonna cover them up. I don't care. I'm a rebel. Without a cause. Okay. It's a little more simple than what I normally do. But whatever. I guess I'll make space for this. Ugh. Okay. She can take. Where's the M? But she'll never take the M. I lost the M. You know what? I'm gonna cut off the bottom of this F. It's too long. Okay, and I've decided that the my is gonna go before freedom, and I'll cut out a smaller one to go before my kids. Or maybe not. Maybe not. It's too big. She can take my kids. She'll never take freedom. Hit a like if this has ever happened to you. Your ex-wife has taken the kids. Oh. I need to recut out some of these things so they're smaller. No! The E's are too big. Not the E's. You know what? The letter E is dead to me. I don't care about it. There we go. Free. I kind of feel like I have to put something around this so I can. It's got to cover him up a little bit. That's the only way to do this. I'm not recutting these out smaller. I'm sorry, but that's where I draw the line. So we're gonna put the my on top of another layer of absolute garbage glitter. Let's see what colors I have at my disposal. I think I have a silver somewhere. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, I think I'll just use this one. So, let's see, does that pop up? Maybe? I don't feel like that pops though. What color do I have that would make it pop? Pop it. Does that, yeah, I think that'll work. We're gonna use this purple. Because everything needs purple. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue these to the purple. I regret gluing them to the purple? Probably, but as of right now, I don't care. How are you doing? I'm doing okay, thank you. I am getting over a cold, if that's not apparent by my voice. So, hopefully I will be better by tomorrow. I'm resting and rejuvenating. And I hope that, right now, all that's left of the cold is my voice. So I hope that that won't get worse. I hope none of you guys are sick. Try to stay healthy. It's cold out there, so wear your mittens and your little hats. Life treating you well? Yeah, life's pretty good. Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna. Go. Freedom. Okay, and there we go. It's on the purple paper. Instead of cutting out the word my again, which I really don't want to do, I'm going to do something cute called writing it on the paper. It's black and it looks ratchet, right? But wait, There's more. We can make this worse. Let me get out the glitter pens. Oh, you didn't think I'd get out the glitter pens, but baby, I'm about to get out the glitter pens. Let's see, which color is the most abhorrent? We got silver. Yeah, let's use the silver. Oh. Oof, bad idea. Okay. So maybe not silver. Aha! I found a better silver. Let's see how... That's not going to show up. Okay, so we got that my, which won't show up until I find my pink glitter pen. Just somewhere in here. I know for a fact I own a pink glitter pen. Where the heck is my pink glitter pen? Did I lose it? That sounds about right. It's okay. I have this other pink glitter pen. It's not the one I was looking for. It's worse. You should definitely get a Twitch account and stream over there as well. Joke's on you. I am. Hello, Twitch. How you doing? Same username? Close. I think it's also like some variation of Evilicious. I'm pretty sure like the Evilicious account on Twitch is me, but I made that account many a moon ago and I don't have the password anymore. So I made another one where one of the L's is replaced by a 1 or something, as I am wont to do. Alright, so there's my freedom. That looks actually pretty good. That looks like a band logo, actually. Look at that. That's pretty solid. Okay, now I gotta put the my kids part on one as well. Hello? Congrats on finding me. Oh, thank you for following. I'm assuming you're the Shishomaru person from YouTube. Oh. Okay. Beautiful. I don't know what that emoji is of. It looks like a robot or something, but I'm not sure. It has a smug energy that I'm not sure I quite like. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. That looks solid. She can take, but she'll never take. There, that's a solid, it's a solid design. Okay. It's Cenobite from Hellraiser. I have no idea what that is. Probably a game. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We have a design, baby. Granted, I'm gonna fix something real quick. This Mai up here is getting in my way and on my nerves. So I'm gonna cut it off. She's got freedom right here, but she'll never take. Cover up this scraggly looking hair. Let me find. I dropped it. Where'd it go? I love how it blends in with the color of the carpet, so I cannot find it. Well, it looks like it's no longer my freedom, it's our freedom. It's gone. It's just gone. Well, I will have to rewrite that. Thankfully, it was the easiest part. Oh, it's a movie franchise. Okay, I understand now. Do you prefer YouTube or Twitch? In general, YouTube. There's more variety, and it's more than just like live streaming and stuff. But it also will try to censor me more, so I don't like that aspect. Yeah. I found it. Found it. Okay. Okay, so I think this looks cute. Let's, before I glue anything, let's put it in the case. Little cover. If it'll stay. It doesn't look like it's gonna stay. Tee-hee. It's just like a puzzle where none of the pieces actually wanna go together. Okay, you know what? I'll just glue it. I'll just glue it. So I wanted to figure out where those spaces at the bottom were, but I don't care anymore. She can take in terms of like streaming, I'm cool with either. Like I'm not making any money from my streams. It makes no difference to me at this point. I'm streaming because I enjoy it, whichever you prefer watching on. So if the user interface for Twitch is better for you, watch on that one. That's why I use both. Okay. But she'll never take I kind of feel that my would look better on a regular sheet of paper, so that's what I'm gonna do. She'll never take my freedom. There we go. That's it. Okay. Woo-hoo. Okay, that looks pretty spicy. And I have it so the little lines at the bottom won't get cut off. Okay. I think the she can take part needs to be moved. But other than that, so does that look good? Actually, you know what? I like it better on the side. I think I was right. There. Now that's what I call a switch case. Oh my gosh, this looks so dumb. Oh, it's beautiful. All right. I feel like there's a little bit of empty space on the side over here. Um, it's gonna stay empty. No, it's not gonna stay empty. Because I'm gonna make this switch case entirely unusable. Let's make it undockable, baby. Everybody likes it when their switch cases prevent them from actually switching it up. Right? That's what the Switch enjoyers love. Why get a Switch when you could just get a handheld gaming system? Don't they make those like the Switch Mini or something, the Switch Lite? Okay. So we're gonna bedazzle this bad boy, make him three-dimensional. Jesus Christ, this is gonna look like trash. Okay, but gonna make it three-dimensional, completely impractical. And I'm not gonna glue it in here because the glue I use has to be used outside. And I'm not gonna make my room someplace I cannot sleep. So I got this, and I got some sparkles. Let's put the sparkles on the Switch case. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I'm sorry. I have a problem. Okay. Here we go. Here are the golf ones. We're gonna put some pizzazz on Vinny here. He deserves it. He deserves to be rizzed up. See, what little decals do I have for the boy? I have got a little bow. That looks spicy. I don't know why I keep using spicy like that. That looks cute. Kawaii des. I got little roses. Absolutely adorbs. Ooh, look at that. And I'm not gonna even worry about the Joy-Cons right now. We're gonna pretend that the Joy-Cons don't exist. Another rose. I really am liking this gothic rose aesthetic. I think that would make this look pastel goth. Because, that's the energy I want this to exude. I'm gonna dump these onto something. It's very hard to find which the little guys at the bottom of this baggie of Blizz I have. So it's getting dumped into this little tray over here. Ah. Okay, so black bow. Incredible. I don't know where my pliers are or my little tweezers that I usually use for this kind of detail stuff. But we're gonna go without him today. Yeah? Okay, give me a sec. Okay. All right. So, more sparkle. I don't even know if this switch is gonna fit in this once I have all this crap on it, but whatever. My Gothic Prince, Vincent Valentine. Yo, what's this live about? I'm making or decorating a Switch phone case, or I'm sorry, a Switch cover. See if it can be done. Making crafts. Right now I'm getting stuff to glue on top of it so that you can't actually dock it, because why would you want to dock your Switch? Is it Throwback Thursday yet? I'm sorry, it's Tuesday. Okay, so I think that's enough goofiness. Let's glue it to the cover. If I don't drop every single gem as I'm gluing them, that'd be nice. Okay, so here we go. We put some glue on the gem. We put the gem on the case. Glue the gem. Gem on the case. Glue on the gem. Gem on the case and not on my disc. Gem on the case. Stick. Doesn't want to stick. Gem on the case. This is a mess. Glue on the gem. Gem on the case. This is a very, very difficult, very detail-oriented work we do here. Bedazzling Vincent Valentine is not an easy task. I don't even think... Wait, did they make a Final Fantasy VII port for the Switch yet? Ah! Yeah. He does not want to have these gemstones on him. Oh, they're not actually flat. That would explain why the rhinestones are not sticking. Cool. I'll have to put them in something else. Like, oh, next time I do resin stuff, that rhinestone is getting sacrificed. How dare it not be flat backed? This one's also getting sacrificed. What the heck? Beautiful. He looks beautiful. This is what happens when I have no tweezers. Another one, sacrifice. Yeah, I can tell just by looking at it this one's not flat either. But I'll try. Okay, I think that's good. I think this is really, really something. There we go. He's the most gorgeous phone, or why do I keep calling the Switch case on the planet? And these beads are making me mad because they're not actually flat. Which means they're very difficult to glue. And I don't have tweezers, so my fingers are covered in glue. Not having a very, very good time right now. But just pretend all of that's glued. Without a problem, we got all this glued. Yay, it's done. And thus concludes Craft a Clock. There. This is what he will look like once I glue him. Beautiful. Alright, that's enough. I need to vacuum. I need to get all this glue off the table before it dries. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me.